Super Monkey Ball 2 was a GameCube game released in 2002. It was also an arcade game that consists of moving a monkey in a ball with your control stick. There is a story mode category that consists of 100 well thought out challenging levels that you have to navigate your way through to find the goal. In challenge mode, you have 4 categories: beginner, advanced, expert, and master, and altogether these make 240 stages in all. There are a couple mini games, including Monkey Race, Monkey Target, and many more. But we are going to be focusing on the top 10 hardest Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode speedrun levels. Number 10 on the list is World 10's Level 6 Labyrinth. Now, you may look at this stage and see how giant it is. It's definitely an intimidating level for a casual player, but since we are doing speedrun strats, this is a strat that many people try to do once they get better times in the game. You come up here, you come down, you bounce on this, but it's difficult because that block is in your way. Another strategy that speedrunners have found is this, where you run over here and there's a little space here, and it's very inconsistent, but sometimes you can jump over that. Now, another reason why I picked this level is because even though I'm a speedrunner or a speed jogger, whatever you want to call me to this game, this lip has ruined many of my runs that have gotten to Labyrinth. It's very difficult to get that one place where you can go in. Number 9 on my list is World 7's Level 7 Double Spiral. Now, many people may disagree with me in this case because this level isn't hard to most people, especially with practice. But the reason I picked this level is because you see these double spirals. If you go too fast, well, let's just say you're gonna be dead. Also, here's another example of going too fast. Don't underestimate this stage though, because you may go slow, but that also may cause death. There's also a speedrun strat that skips pretty much the whole stage, but as a speedrunner, I don't think I've ever gotten this strat. Lastly, I decided to add this in because if you don't do that strat, this is still a slow and tedious level to do by itself. Also, I wouldn't want to do this in speedrunning because it does waste over 30 seconds probably. In 8th place, we have World 8's Level 7 Warp. Now, I could not leave this beast of a stage out of the list. I have had many problems on this as a speedrunner and as a child casually playing this game. The first level is easier, the second level gets a little steeper, and one wrong move and you're dead. The third level is way steeper than the first and the second one. Although you may think you've got it, sometimes even the wrong control, the wrong moves, results in death. Now, another thing is these bumpers. I've gotten bumped many times on it. Just remember, like I said, one wrong move and you could be dead. Number 7 is World 10's Level 9 Invisible. Now, many people can't beat the game being able to see the stage, let alone it being invisible. Now, the name doesn't lie, and even as a speedrunner myself, I sometimes even forget where to go, because you have visible blocks and you have invisible blocks, so it's all about memorization pretty much. Like almost every other stage in this game, it has a strat to beat it faster. Speedrunners have found a way to hit off an invisible block the right way, but it's super inconsistent, giving it another reason to be on my top 10. All I can say is good luck trying to remember this stage every single time. In 6th place is World 4's Level 6 Launchers. Now, this stage just looks like hell on its own. You have to get hit by these bumper pads that go really fast and shoot you up to a volcano looking type thing. Once you get to the top, you see that there's not that big of a platform to land on. And also, just to add on to it, the goal is rotating, so you may hit off the goal at some points if you're not in the right way. Now, sometimes you may miss it all on your own and could cause death, which spends a lot of time. Coming in 5th place is World 10's Level 2 Gimmick. Now, you see the goal is up on there, and there are 2 entranceways. As a speedrunner, you probably know you have to go to the right way, but landing there is more hard than it seems. but you may even go too fast to where you can't control yourself. But don't go too slow, because you don't have a lot of time considering how big this stage actually is. Stupid mistakes could cause you a timeout in this stage. Even though I've practiced this stage a lot and I've got it pretty much down, I still don't get that good of times. In 4th place is World 3's Level 4 Dribbles. Now, pretty much I bet you to beat this on fast mode going through the whole level, because I don't think I've ever done it myself, and getting hit causes immediate death. You see that there's a slow button, but that loses probably 30 seconds to speedrun strats on this stage. Now, there is a pause buffer strat that you can do, but it is pretty challenging. You go to 55.18 or .16, and you can pretty much just skip the whole stage that way. Good luck. 3rd is World 4's Level 10 Arthropod. Now, I'd probably get a lot of hate if I didn't include this. And what are we going to do with this stage? The speedrun strat is to jump off and land in the goal, but it makes it one of the hardest levels to complete. Go too slow and you might hit one of the legs on the thing. And also, if you wait, you could get hit as well. Now, there is another pause buffer strat, I apologize, but if you get 54.51 or 50, you can hold back left and get in the goal. World 6's Level 3 Opera takes my 2nd place on the list. Now, I have no words for this stage. Basically, this stage is just stairs shaped in O patterns, but it's more difficult than that. Towards the end, they start to get lower down so that you bounce a lot more. If you go too fast, it may cause death. Now, like I said, on every stage pretty much there is a speedrun strat. This speedrun strat is pretty consistent in a way. This probably saves time, but loses time to the real speedrun strat. And even this speedrun strat, if you don't have enough speed, you're not going to make it. This is the real speedrun strat, where you go on the 3rd staircase and you fly into the goal, but it can be pretty inconsistent. Now, out of all these levels, what could have took my 1st place? Let's find out. My 1st place is World 8's Level 4 Entangled Path. Now, if I could nickname this stage, I would nickname it the literal Satan of this game. Now, basically, this stage is just a path moving really fast around. But once again, just like always with this game, it's not as easy as it seems. After we hit this play button, it will finally unravel, bringing us to the blue goal. Now, to start this off, there's a skinny 1 square platform, and after this finally unravels, you want to get the speed, so you go forward all the way to make sure that you can make it before it goes out from under you. But you most likely will get party balled. Now it's time for the green goal. Basically, you want to clip off and hit the path, but it's harder than it seems also. Good luck trying to figure that out. If you liked the video, please leave a like, even subscribe. If you found a level that was harder than what I had in my top 10, then leave a comment below. I would love to hear it.